Hi all! I didn't know where the camera was then because I've moved the camera. There's a reason for that. But I'm just checking everything works because I've got a Yeti mic down here, which I've had to connect up as well. But welcome to the Christmas stream. And as you can see, I bought the lovely Mrs. Welderwayne, or otherwise known as Esther. So I'm going to keep calling her Esther because it gets really confusing for me calling her Mrs. Welderwayne.
Hi, everybody.
So Mrs. Welderwayne, as you can see, she's looking radiant after her operation. She's getting there, but she's still got quite a few weeks off now, haven't you?
Yes.
Convalescing. Or concentrating or
convoluting
or any other C words that we can come up with. But how the devil is everyone? Now tonight I'm on the Budweiser. The reason for that is because I couldn't get to the Coke because again Esther's filled up the fridge with Christmas food.
And I'm on the pink gin.
And where'd you get that from?
Oh no, this was from Lorna last year.
Ah, okay, no problem. But yeah, how the devil is everyone? It's been raining all day in the UK at the moment, so that's why we've got these lovely snow effects on the screen and we've got all these lovely Christmas graphics. And there you go. But now you finally met Esther, or Mrs. Welderwayne.
I do exist.
She does. And I won't be sleeping on the sofa tonight because if I do anything wrong, she's just going to slap me. Which she does anyway, so I'm abused big time. Hello, Phil. How's it going? And the sweater wins. The sweater's cool. Look at that. Me gremlin sweater. You did have a Christmas jumper on earlier, didn't you?
No, I said I was going to wear my t-shirt, but I couldn't find it.
Ah, there you go. Yeah. But we've had quite a bit since the last stream. Lots of changes happened. A lot of the distributors now, Fan Home, have come up with an email. I think Agora, I've seen some emails going out from Agora that with the tier lockdowns, all the deliveries are going to be late, pretty much. If you see some of the backed up lorries at the moment in Dover, you can understand why that is. But funny enough, today, I'm just going to switch the camera. The sound will go a bit weird because I'm turning away from the microphone. But look, I got the first part of the Fan Home Iron Man. And as you know from the trial, it's exactly the same. We're doing the boots and we're doing the helmet. And they have provided all the batteries for that. But we're going to be doing that after Christmas. So that's going to be coming. But the another thing that's been launched, Sprueverse. I keep mentioning about Phil Siegel over on Sprueverse. His website has now launched, and I've got a little card here to show. There we go. I didn't have the sound on for that. There's a plethora of stuff over on his channel, and I didn't even get to finish looking through it before I come online. But go over to sprueverse.com, register on there as well. You have got all sorts of things going on over there, techniques. He's linked to his YouTube channel, and it's a really great site. It's been in the works for the last couple of months, but now it's launched. And if you haven't been over there, then go over there. You definitely need to. But that's sprueverse.com. And if you haven't seen Phil's YouTube channel as well, there is a link through that site as well to go over to his YouTube channel. But thank you, Renosian. I did see your message just before the stream started, so thank you for that. On January 3rd, I'm going to become one of your patrons. Hi, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne. Wayne didn't tell us you have a supermodel. What? I'm sleeping on the sofa. You're right. Who had 5 minutes? Someone said I've been sleeping on the sofa after 5 minutes. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. It's the Budweiser. Hopefully, Andy CH, the sound came back. I forgot to add the sound to that picture over on the Sprueverse channel. But now when I flick over to it, as you can see, the sound should be flawless between both. Yes, it is. I haven't used the... I haven't used this Yeti mic for a long time, so I had to dig it out, and I had to do a little bit of steampunking on it. Look, I've got a garden fence post holding it. I 3D printed this because I threw the stand away, so I had to make something so I can actually sit it on my desk here because I don't have a boom arm anymore. That's out in the workshop. But hopefully you can hear me. Hey Wayne, if you don't have anybody for that Iron Man helmet, I'll be interested in getting it if you're getting it to anyone. The Iron Man helmet. What Iron Man helmet? Gunny121? What Iron Man helmet?
I'm assuming that's the build, but you're going to start that.
Yeah, this is the build. This isn't like the trial. The old ones, the trial, I gave them all away. I haven't even... I was going to keep a trial one, so when I do the proper version, we could match them together. But I gave them all away. I can't think who I gave them to be honest with you.
That was ages ago.
It was a long time ago. So, but Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's going to tell you how I got into this because, believe it or not, this whole channel and the model building is because of Esther here. Sprueverse, bless you. Hi, Esther. No problem, Phil. I love your site, Phil. Absolutely love you. And I said in the new year we're gonna have some fun with the what's coming. I haven't let anyone know about it yet, but I think it would be good collaboration on the channel between you and me, big time. Dave, hello, Dave Fadel. Mr. and Mrs. Wayne, Merry Christmas. Glad to finally be in a Patreon. Yes, Dave, thanks for coming on board over on Patreon there. Wayne Bauer, Mr. and Mrs. Wayne, my wife had the same done a few years back. And Phil, for you both, Merry Christmas for you both and all others.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're feeling all right at the moment, aren't you?
I'm doing really well. I am doing really, really well.
She's doing too well.
Yeah.
Because she keeps still getting me to give jobs. So, you know, she's milking it a bit, I think.
I'm not. I overdid it a little bit yesterday, but I'm fine today.
Do you need to rest?
Yes, I
Need to rest more.
Tomorrow.
Hello, Christian from Grantham. How's it going? Now, I'm having to read out the questions because Mrs. Rodaway hasn't got her... Mrs. Rodaway, it sounds weird when I say that. She hasn't got her glasses on. So this is why she's with me, because she can't see me properly. I'm just a big blur to her. So I just give her the impression that, you know, I'm semi-good looking. Thank you. No problems, Berg. We checked out part 1 and part 2 of your 911 builds. It's really good. So I think I put a like on them as well, actually. So we might be behind on chat tonight. I'm not sure. Because at the moment it's now 6 minutes past. I'm only about a minute behind, so we're not doing too bad. Alex Webb's, hi everyone. I am not able to stay around for the stream tonight, but I was lucky enough to make it to my support bubble before the restrictions here. That's excellent, Alex. But everything's changing on Boxing Day anyway, so it doesn't really affect me because I can still pick the kids up, but it does affect Esther because you can't really see your family, can you?
No.
So
7 years we decided to spend Boxing Day together, and we're not.
There you go.
So,
and we've got John Russell wants to know all about your doll's house.
So Wayne has ordered it. It's not arrived yet. We're not likely to get it now until after Christmas. But I have been buying loads and loads of bits for it. So, but the thing is, I'm buying furniture, and I love the food. The food that people make. It's really tight. It's just really, really good. But the problem is that the doll's house comes with all the external windows and the front door, but the inside is completely bare. So I've got to buy doors, a skirting board, coving, and all things like that. So I've been told I'm not allowed to buy any more furniture until I buy things like that.
Tell them about the food item that you bought, which caused trouble.
Oh yeah. So there's this site on Facebook, which is really good. It's just like a bit like an auction site for doll's house miniatures. And so someone was selling these mushrooms, and they were really, really cute. So anyway, so I bought these mushrooms. They got sent to me. I messaged the lady and said, thanks ever so much. They've arrived, because I know loads of things are going missing in the post at the moment. And she then told me that she'd been banned from Facebook until the beginning of the new year because they thought she was selling magic mushrooms, and it contravened their terms and conditions.
And we know about that, don't we, Ian? Although we blatantly did what we weren't allowed to do on our Facebook, sharing a certain German symbol. But yeah, these were just normal little plastic mushrooms.
They are tiny, absolutely tiny. Yeah.
Mark Smith, Sprueverse, I watched your video yesterday. I thought there was a hint of an English accent there. Mark, Phil's a South End boy. He comes from Southend and then moved over to America. I'm sure Phil will fill you in on the story. Although saying that, he does have on that Sprueverse site, he does have a little biography. Is it a biography? What do you call it?
Autobiography.
Kind of, when you talk about yourself.
Yeah, an autobiography.
Yeah, got an autobiography on there. I'm not good with words, am I? Which tells you all about his career and stuff like that. So go check out the Sprueverse site. You will love it. Absolutely love it. I was involved. I said I've done the stream, so I'm going to go back over there afterwards and finish off. But it's excellent, Phil. Absolutely love the site. Blame the wife. Wow, it's a sofa tonight. So it's all Esther's fault I'm in debt. Yeah, it's Esther's fault I'm in debt because my phone is still binging at me now for these doll's house bits, which is crazy because like I thought that was it now. If you've been following the streams, Esther's been solving all of these codes, and she's been doing really well doing all these codes and all of that. But when she ordered these bits, I think it comes to about £100, doesn't it? All the tokens that she would have got from doing the codes each day will come to £100. But she's ordered like £130 worth of doll's house bits. So I've said to her, well, you got to give me the tokens you've got to offset that, knowing that she's going to fall short. So I don't know.
I just smile sweetly.
But we don't know how this doll's house is going to come. It's going to come flat packed. So we don't know how we got to put it together. Has it got little like dovetail joints, or is it a case of gluing and clamping? I haven't got a clue.
But we've bought this huge coffee table for it to go on that we picked up the other day, and it's just like going to be absolutely huge. If
you've seen the thank you, David Phillips over on Twitch there. He's just tipped us $30.
Oh wow, thank you.
Thank you, David. Thank you. I've got to say cheers to that, and Merry Christmas.
Cheers. Look, my gin's almost gone.
My beer's still there. I don't know. I don't know if we've got the alerts. We should have the alerts on the screen here. I don't know. I didn't see anything come up.
No, nothing.
Nah. I've put the alerts on the screen now. Why have they been turned off? What have I been doing? I've just switched cameras just to check. They're on the other camera. They're not on this camera. But it's me. Oh, and there's Craig Simflord. Everyone's seeing you going, oh my God, she's real.
It's funny. That's what all my friends said when Wayne and I started seeing each other. Oh my God, he does exist.
And Mark Smith, thank you very much for the tip. Merry Christmas. Hello, brother. Hello, you guys are so cute. Well, my graphics were cute. Oh my God. Miss Rhoda Wayne, have you started your doll's house yet? She hasn't started it yet, Gunny. We're still waiting. We've ordered it. We're waiting for it to come through, but she has got all the stuff for it now. Steve131, my wife is also a teacher. What's your subject?
I'm a primary school teacher, so I teach everything apart from PE if I can help it, because I really hate PE.
And what year do you teach?
I teach year 5, so that's 9 years old, 9 going on 10.
She is actually missing it. She's missed her class over Christmas.
I really have. I video chatted them on the last week of term, because obviously I'd gone off to have my operation, and they've got a supply teacher, and so I video called them, and they were really excited, and it was really lovely to chat to them and find out what they'd been up to.
Oh, bless. Do you have printables for your doll's house, Esther? She wants me to print some stuff.
Yeah, we're going to try and make some books, because I love reading and books, so it's important that I've got a bookcase in there somewhere. So yeah, so Wayne's going to help make he's going to 3D print like a little rectangle, really, that I can then cover. So yeah, so I will be using printables if possible.
That was news to me.
Oh, was that a conversation I had in my head?
You must have.
Oh,
okay. Ian Hutchinson, thank you so much for that tip, sir. Merry Christmas from Inokdu.
Oh, now that
Is that
that's in Scotland. That's near Pitlochry. Well, it's probably about 50 miles from Pitlochry, but
Wow.
Pitlochry was the closest place that I recognised.
I should have Esther on stream all the time, shouldn't I, for these fonts of knowledge there.
Yeah.
Damien Arnold, hi all, Merry Christmas from Melbourne, Australia. I bet it's getting hot over there, Damien. I think I said that in the last stream, didn't I? And it's snowing in East Tennessee, said James. Wow, look at this. Daniel Goldman. Thank you so much, Daniel Goldman. You don't have to tip, you know that, don't you? I know it's Christmas and stuff, but wow.
You don't have to pay me to keep him.
So how did Mrs. Rhoda Wayne get me into modelling?
So we got together in January 2014. And Christmas 2014, there happened to be... Wayne wanted to start a YouTube channel. He'd had one before, but it'd been more chatting. And he'd been talking about it, and he needed something really to sort of occupy him when he wasn't working, just to sort of keep his mind off things, because obviously at that point my 2 youngest stepchildren were in Essex, and he didn't want them to be there. He would have preferred them to have been here with us, or at least in Corby where they were originally. So anyway, the Millennium Falcon build was advertised, and I stupidly suggested that why doesn't he buy it? Why doesn't he build that? So then he decided to do live builds for the Millennium Falcon, and it just took off from there. But I remember when the Millennium Falcon came, in the first pack there was a blueprint of it, and the blueprint was actual size, and I just couldn't believe the size of it. And I kept thinking, where are we going to put this? Where are we going to put it? And I still think...
I said the lounge.
Yeah, and that was a no-no. And I said, well, we've got 2 years to sort this out, because it was roughly a 2-year build. But this is the conversations we have with every build. Where's it going to go?
So I want to put the Enterprise D in the lounge above the TV.
No.
Because if you've got a 47-inch TV in a corner of a room, the space behind it is void.
No.
You're not using it for anything.
Yeah, I like that space.
What, in the ceiling?
Yeah.
So
And we can't have the Enterprise and my doll's house in the same room.
we can.
No, we can't.
Aliens. Gary Whitfield, I've got the ribbon cable here, and what I'm going to do, this is for the Proton pack, is I'm going to keep the ends, break off the rest and twist them round. I was watching Ghostbusters today, if anyone guessed the film on my social media site, and put that in. But I've got a lot of better ideas for the Proton pack. I was actually watching the film because it was on TV 1 and 2 that I wanted to have more ideas, because I haven't even attempted the Proton packs. I just haven't had time. But I want to make more time for doing a lot of fabrications and stuff. As a matter of fact, some of the things that me and Phil over on Sprueverse are going to be doing is a lot of fabricating. But you'll see that in the new year, which is going to be quite good. Goofy looking mofo, how's it going? I do love your name. With all the models, the doll's house will have no shortage of vehicles for the garage. When the doll's house is 1/12 scale, the cars are 1/8 scale, so they're slightly big.
Yeah, too big.
But I didn't realise how big they were until you bought a figurine today, didn't you?
Yeah,
You bought.
I bought. I had a whole box of stuff turn up today from a great company. Strangely enough, it's in Kettering, and I've got two dolls, and they are 1/12 scale. But they're adults, and they're about that big.
They're big. They're way bigger than a Kenner figure, so I can't be putting my Star Wars figures in there. I was hoping Luke Skywalker might have a room or something, but that's not happening. But we'll have to see. Michael Bradley's going to try and help you with some printables as well.
Oh, thank
So that'd be
you.
good.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Can we pay for slaps on Wayne? I'm sure you could pay for anything, Raptor, to be honest with you. She doesn't hurt me much.
I was plucking his eyebrows just before the stream started.
Yeah, she was. He had
a
because like, I'm a tart. That's what. Adam Mallison, thank you so much. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you both, Wayne and Esther. I hope you have a lovely time. Thank you for a wonderful year of entertainment. Here's to another year, but even better. Yeah, 2021's the year, I'm telling you. We've come quite a long way since January this year, and I was trying to do like a montage to think about what builds we started. We started the Ecto 1 this year, but I was losing count. Obviously, the Super Snake, we've got the Cobra, we've got the Zero starting. We've got so many starting this year. Now, the DeLorean finished a year before, did it?
I can't remember.
I don't know. We've had the DeLorean for a while. Even I'm losing track now. But there's loads that's been done, and I said behind us here we've got the R2D2 and the Terminators as well. So David Palmer, you could have a library in your doll's house. I think that's
I'm gonna probably keep to a study, but have bookcases all around the walls at the back.
Look, Ian Hutchison says you're right. It's 11 miles from Pitlochry. See,
see, it was such an unusual name. When I've seen you messed up comment before, and it was such an unusual name that I had to have a look because I'll be honest with you, I thought it was in South America because of what it looked like, and then I realised when I looked on the map where it was, and because we love Scotland, and I love Pitlochry. I like so.
I haven't actually been there. I drove through Pitlochry, but I haven't been there. It's the first time we went down the A9, didn't you?
Yeah.
And all I did was moan because the road just outside Perth and they're in roadworks and we got caught up. It's the most boring road ever. At least when you go through the Glencoe on the A82, you've got mountains and lovely views, but all you've got is heather and hills, really.
Yeah, hills either side, isn't it?
Yeah, I prefer the A82.
Good luck.
So, hello,
octopus.
Has anyone ever played the game Heads Up on the phone where you've got it's like a movie on there and everyone's got to give you clues for the movie? Well, the clue was Octopussy.
No, the film was Octopussy.
The film was Octopussy. So she's in the background. Show what you.
Oh, getting tentacles.
Oh, we have got alerts popping up, but I think they're hidden by the garland. Hello, East Midlands train spotter. Down the road over in Market Harbour there. And Merry Christmas. Hello, Mega Nico over in Holland. How's it going? Casey Cowsert. Merry Christmas from Kansas City. We're all around the world tonight and all to the Ecto builders. I don't know when the next... I know a lot of people started getting their issue 17. I don't know when I'm getting issue 18. But if I've still got it here, I'm hoping I have. Let me see. I have. I've got a link that I've just put in chat for the Eleanor. It's also on social media as well. But follow that link. I didn't realise you can get issue 1 and 2 for like $2.99 down from $19.98 with the poster and magazines and everything. But that's the link that tells... not Hero Collector, Diecast Club and Eagle Moss that you've come from the World of Wayne website. So it's all good. I'm hoping to have one of them for the Iron Man and what else am I doing? Iron Man, the Dodge Charger, I've already got one, and hopefully R2 when that gets released, R2D2. Haven't heard any news about the bus collection. I've paid for that. I don't know when that's coming, but Esther found out about that on stream, literally, didn't you? When I
do seriously find out about most of the things that he's ordered on live stream. You might think that he's joking around, but it's not. It's deadly serious. It's like, she can't tell me off when I'm up, upstairs talking to people.
Howard here, Dash Riptide says you should put witches and notebooks in there.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. What I'd like to do is, I love murder mysteries, like Agatha Christie and all of that. So I'm thinking once a year, having like a little outline of a dead body. So a bit like Cluedo or Clue. Is it Clue in America? Yeah. That game. I love that game. So yeah.
Phil sending plans for the third floor display room. I don't know where you display all yours, Phil, I'm telling you. But yeah. It's just going to get more and more. That's the thing. You're going to
fourth floor display room. We are 3 stories.
The third floor.
Yeah.
Because he's got a display room as well.
Oh, has he? Oh, we need a bigger house.
Is there a space for the DC3 in the kitchen? I don't think I'm allowed to put it in there, Burgess, either. I'm allowed this little broom cupboard of a man cave and my workshop outside. That's it at the moment. But we'll have to see. Oh, look, Jack's here. Hello from 2 rooms down. If you hear the door go, it would be my Uber Eats. So Jack's having takeout tonight.
Hi, Jack.
Anthony Oates, thank you so much for that tip, sir. Something towards your next bill. Merry Christmas to both of you, and thank you for keeping 2020 semi-sane. I'm holding on there, Anthony. I'm telling you, the last week with all the government making decisions every day at the moment, I'm just starting to think, ugh. Wayne and Mrs. Wayne, flip a coin, heads for Doll's House, tails for Enterprise D.
No, it's the Doll's House.
We're a bit committed to that now, Bobby, because we bought this massive coffee table. And the funny thing is, Esther's got this habit of her eyes are too big for the actual product. So the coffee table she wanted, she said, that looks nice, doesn't it? And I'm looking at the measurements thinking, that's the size of a school dinner table. You can't have that. So we picked something smaller. We've got the smaller one here and it's still ginormous. So I'm saying, look at the size of the one you could have got. Which then brings me on to the conversation of bookcases that I think we showed about before. That she needs bookcases because she keeps buying books and notepads. She bought a bookcase without looking at the dimensions and sent me off to get it with her. We got there and there was no way in a million years this thing was going to fit in the car. So lucky for Esther, she was wearing boots. And it took a case of her having to delace all the boots so we could keep the boot open but lace it shut to get this blooming bookcase in.
It really was funny.
So anything big that she orders now, I have to just double check it because yeah.
I just say to him when I do something wrong, I just say, "But I do love you. I do love you." So I get away with it.
Andrew Davison, I have seen the Ford GT40. I'm not doing it. I believe Alex McDonald's doing it though. I am doing a lot of cars at the moment, and I have got my eye on that Jaguar E-Type from Agora Models. But it's nice to be doing another plane. That tank looks really nice as well, and I'm glad we've got a Starship now, the Enterprise D. We might be having another Starship soon as well. We'll have to see. D. Harris, I've 100 issues a Doll's House kit still in packaging, but waiting on John Build's iconic models to let me know if he wants it. It was out years ago. Do you remember that?
What's that?
A Doll's House
No,
like
I don't.
artwork. No. Esther, your comedy timing has been stitches.
D, we love the poem.
Yes, the poem was excellent.
That was
D.
excellent.
Bexac, hello. I haven't heard from you for ages. Merry Christmas, Mr. Esther. You can put miniature Back to the Future mags in the Doll's House bookhouse. Ian, you're right. Well, no, they're 1/8 scale as well, Ian, aren't they? Because I've got loads of miniatures of that, but I'm sure she doesn't want Gray's Sports Almanac in the magazine rack and one of the futuristic Pepsi bottles and Mike Lane's Twinkies from the Ghostbusters build. Although they could go in your kitchen. You don't like Twinkies.
I don't like Twinkies.
We're both having a discussion about how we don't like Twinkies. Hello from Burbank, California. Hi, Brian Reagan. It's been a bit since I viewed a live stream. I'm glad to see you and Mrs. together on a stream. I'm glad you're feeling better. You're feeling a lot better. You're feeling radiant.
I am. I'm
See,
doing really good.
I'm still doing all the lifting and stuff. So, as a matter of fact, what you've been doing to pass your time?
Sewing. I used to before Wayne and I got together. I used to cross stitch loads. I used to do it all the time. And during the first lockdown, when I was at home teaching from home, I treated myself to a cross stitch kit, which I then, be honest with you, I then didn't do. So I decided I was going to start it, and I'm doing really well. I've almost finished it. But it's a big lady. She's beautiful. She really is lovely.
Did you show me your end of stream poem? D said. I saw the one.
Oh, no, I saw the one at the beginning.
Yeah. You're not having a World of Wayne room. You could put the dual Terminators guards for the Doll's House. We could. They'd be bigger than the house, though. They'd be like giant Terminators. They'd be like the Colossus of Terminator.
Those the Terminators. They remind me. Sorry, I'm a bit of a geek myself. I love Egypt, ancient Egypt, and when Carter first went into Tutankhamun's tomb, there were two statues guarding the actual false wall that went into the actual burial chamber. And those two Terminators, that's what they remind me of. I think once they're finished, they're just going to stand there guarding something.
Oh, my God. Craig Simflaw, thank you for that tip. So, Merry Christmas. Here's something towards your doll's house.
Ah, thank you.
That's more ding-dongs on the bell
Yeah.
and all that. The problem she's going to have so much, like, stuff to go in there, but she hasn't done any walls, any flooring, any ceilings, any lighting.
No, I have bought some slate to go on the floor in the kitchen.
You got to lay it first before you put anything in.
Yeah.
And then bearing in mind she wants me to buy a carpet, a proper carpet for this
carpet
house,
for the lounge.
but downstairs. Oh my God, your whole year next year is
Doll's house. It's going to take a long time.
you're going to be one of those interior designers sort
I
of
am.
thing.
I am.
Hi Esther, have you been to Iceland?
No, I haven't. I would love to go. I really would, because I believe in Reykjavik, capital of Iceland, isn't it? Yeah, in Reykjavik, and it might not be in Reykjavik. You've got a witches museum, and it's got a suit of human skin. A suit made out of human skin. It's a man's human skin. It's actually got something that I don't think I'm allowed to mention on live stream. But yeah, I'd love to go there. It might not be in Reykjavik, but it is in Iceland somewhere.
And this stream just suddenly went decidedly morbid, didn't it? Ian said, I've opened the can of worms there, mate. Imagine all the miniature notebooks being bought. I have enough problems with the full-size ones, Ian, I'll tell you. Snow effects are making you cold. I can't turn them off. Look, you see? But,
oh, no, come back. They're lovely.
Yeah, we like snow. It's Christmas. You're one behind waiting for issue 16, Bobby. And John's model making received issue 17 Ecto. I saw your comment, John, actually. I think it was on social media, wasn't it? But you're still waiting for 16. I hope they come. Because I think all the deliveries, it's not just this country now, believe me. It's America, it's Australia, it's everywhere. Everyone's being...
They're all being held up in customs, aren't they?
Yeah, everyone. And the big problem with that is that it's going to take a lot longer to actually clear that stuff through before the new stuff comes. So I think companies like Panini Collections are just not sending them out now. And they're going to wait for this backlog to clear and then send them out when things are a little bit better. So, yes, Brian Reagan, I hope you have a great Christmas and New Year too. You ordered the Eleanor yesterday. I've ordered the Eleanor now myself, Bergdis. But that looks a brilliant... I know it's another Mustang, but I need to do a rewatch of the film. Because I was a big fan of the original Gone in 60 Seconds, which came out, was it late 70s, 80s?
I don't know.
You don't know, do you?
I didn't know there was an original.
Yeah, there was, and then it was remade with Nicolas Cage. So I haven't watched that. Nicolas Cage, Angelina Jolie.
Oh, I haven't seen
No?
that.
Oh, okay.
No.
Perhaps I should get that for you.
Okay.
Okay. That sounds
National
like
Treasure, Nicolas Cage.
that's one of her favourite films. She loves National Treasure. Oh, you got your Eleanor for $2.99, John Russell. That's excellent. Are you getting a code for the Zero? I don't know, Daniel. To be honest with you, I haven't really heard anything about it yet, Daniel, apart from the launch next year. So, can I change the snow effect to a 1970 blizzard? You won't see me. I'll look like static. Ian. Did anyone, if you're a big fan of the American football, all you Americans on here will know that. Do you remember the Philadelphia Eagles game? I think they called it the snow game. When I was watching it on TV and I was calling you over saying, look, you can't see a thing. You couldn't see the lines. You couldn't see the players. You couldn't see the ball. It was an amazing game. And I think it's on YouTube as well. But what an amazing American football game that was in the snow. Because they'll play American football in any weather at all except thunderstorms. So if it's thunder and lightning, they'll suspend the game. Other than that, they'll play in anything, which I think is brilliant. You get a whiff of some wind with football and they just shut down the country. Wait, would you sell any of your old builds to make room for new ones or open a worldwide artwork museum? Adam, the only build I've sold is the Thunderbird. But we've got a museum opening, a film and sci-fi museum in Milton Keynes. So I need to get in touch with them. That's something I said to you in the new year. Because it'd be good to donate stuff to them and also to see some of the museum. Mainly because they've got a full-size Vincent and Bob in there, which I like. I think they've got a Terminator in there as well. Dead outline body of Wayne. Christopher Bouchard, have I said that right? Bouchard. Hello from Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. You too, Christopher. Gordon Lennox, thanks for the tip on the LED light, sir, mate. Job is done and looking good. Oh, that's excellent news. I'm going to be playing around with some of the mini LED lights in the new year. You'll see why. I've been having things running around in my head. Phil, you're responsible for this. I hope you know that. But I can't sleep at night at the moment thinking of ideas. And I haven't even got some of the certain items yet. I know I'm cryptic, but it's yeah. When I bite the cherry, bite the bit. When I bite the bit, I get drawn onto it. I always confuse my words up. Simflord, Wayne, you'll eventually have to build a small garage on the house for all your car builds. I can't do that here. We're on a semi-detached house here, so I've got no one side, but someone on the other side here. I could hire a garage. I'd hire a studio. We did talk about that, me getting a studio, but it means that I'd have to travel from here to the studio to make videos. And sometimes, as you said...
Yeah, sometimes Wayne just sort of... We'll be sitting downstairs, and if it's a weekend and we haven't got the children, then I'm watching some rubbish detective programme on the TV, and you say, oh, do you know what? I'm going to get myself ahead and I'm going to go and make a video. If he's got a studio elsewhere, that can't happen. Because it's a bit like, oh, actually now I've got to go out and I've got to get to the studio. And
quite a few of you have ordered the Enterprise D, Andrew Davison as well. That's Riptide. That's the honeydews, by the way. Take the ceiling fan and just mount all the flying objects to it. That's good.
That's good.
Brian Reagan, next year sometime I'll be starting to stream on YouTube and show all the models I'm doing now, more to come. Do it, Brian. Do it. When I first started, I said my first video was me just getting loads and loads of sunglasses, sticking them in front of my iPhone and filming an eclipse. That was it. And then I was just babbling for the next, 20 videos. And then that's when Esther came up with the idea for the Millennium Falcon. So
I've regretted it ever since.
in 2021, we got a tornado stream coming through Corby next year in March. Just so you know, it's, if lockdown, don't stop the stream train. I'll have to look at that. I met East Midlands Train Spotter when we saw, it was this year, wasn't it? The beginning of the year.
Right at the beginning of the year.
Wow, because at the beginning of the year, I'd started the model railway, which again had to stop. But we saw the Queen of South Africa.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. I've started that doll's house kit. It was a bit flimsy, John Russell said.
Oh.
Merry Christmas, James Bolton, Wayne and Esther. Wayne, you're the reason I started the DeLorean build. 3 years better late than never. So thank you and hope you have a prosperous 2021. Did you have all the problems we had though, James? The screws and the flux they massacred and trying to piece it together in issue 91. Oh, still sends shivers. I didn't see the Flying Scotsman last year, Steve 131, but East Midlands might have. He's got loads of things on his channel for that. Peter Cooper did cross-stitching when he was young.
Oh, wow.
We've got a few cross-stitches up on the wall here that Esther's done. The weird thing is, they're all the same. You're doing this woman that's...
Yeah, but that's because she comes from a set of 4.
Okay. Can you imagine? Esther's doing the cross-stitch equivalent to the X-Wing. She's doing 4 of the same thing. By the way, you folks haven't had a Twinkie. We said twinkle or someone. Haven't had a Twinkie till you chocolate coated them in deep fried one. I'll tell you what it is, Howard. They are nice, but the creams. I don't like the thought the cream's been in there for ages. We like the fresh cream,
yeah.
like the eclairs here, and it's just got that. It tastes off to me. I don't know if that's just me, but
yeah, it was a bit.
Yeah.
But
Esther, will you be watching John Malkovich's I can't pronounce Poirot.
Oh, I don't.
When's that on, Mark?
Yeah.
We did. I
will be.
Yeah,
Tell me. Give me more information.
We weren't even aware of that, Mark. So that'll keep her out of my hair for a couple of hours. Yeah. If only it actually snowed here in the UK. It will snow, Raptor, I guarantee. But you know what? We have we have more snow at Easter time than Christmas time. Did you know that? Greetings from Portland. Happy holidays, Wayne. What advice would you give to someone that wants to start a YouTube channel on hiking? Mark, they're 2 of my little babies there. Okay, YouTube channel, easy enough. Just film everything you do and make sure it's interesting and keep talking to the camera and make it consistent. The hiking part of it, I said I used to do the walk from Glasgow to Fort William on the West Highland Way, and I almost died like 4 times doing that. So she won't let me do it again unless Esther's mission control. And
I'll follow him in the car.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean it's good, Mark. The more drama, the better. Put it that way. No one wants to just see you walking from one point to another unless you've got something interesting to say about the locations you're going to.
Walk through a field with a bull in it.
Yes. And how you're doing it as well. Because if someone's trying to get into hiking, they'd think that, will I need the boots, the crampons, the leckies, the rucksack, or, I mean, I learned straight away you don't need boots to walk. You can walk in Crocs if you wanted to. In fact, Ed Stafford did the Amazon walk. He walked the whole length of the Amazon in Crocs. You'd expect him to be doing it in, big mountain boots, but no, in Crocs. Because that's the problem I've always had with hiking. My feet just get blistered beyond belief. Model Space looks like it's already out of stock at the DC3. Have you seen the price of it, though, Craig? It's like £190 or something, down from $699. And I think everything's out of stock at the moment there. Iceland's a great place. Went there many years ago. Beautiful place. So where have you been?
Where have I been?
Yeah.
Oh, loads of places. But not Iceland.
Esther had a habit of going to places that turned into war zones afterwards. So, like, you were due to go to Syria, wasn't you?
Yes, I was, and that got cancelled.
You went to Libya, and then they overthrew...
Yeah, I went to Libya for New Year, and then a few weeks after I got home, then it all kicked off there. Where else have I been? Chile, Easter Island. I like to go when I was single, my holidays were based around really famous historic sites. So hence the reason I had to go to Chile to be able to get to Easter Island, because you can only fly to Easter Island from from Chile, and I think from New Zealand. I might be a bit wrong there, but there's only a couple of places that you can actually fly direct from. So
Gunny, if you do have a tracking number, we should be able to track that. If you send that over, we'll be able to see where that is. But everything's being held up, Gunny, at the moment. Mark Smith, it certainly is thirsty work live streaming. And Dee says, Mrs. Wildawayne, it is in Iceland. You out there, are you? Oh.
yeah.
I went there a few years ago. There's a few other dodgy museums, but I want to go back again. Isn't Iceland quite expensive? Is that me?
No, I think it's...
I know. Yeah, I think it's all the Scandinavian countries.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, yeah. Although because of your volcano erupting all those years ago, I did get stranded in I was either in Turkey or Morocco, and I got stranded, and I ended up flying because I had a flight that transited Madrid, so we had to fly to Madrid because planes could go there, but they couldn't get to London. So I then had to get on a coach at Madrid that then drove all the way to Brussels, and then I managed to get on to a Eurostar back to St Pancras so I could then get home. But I had, I think it was 2 or 3 extra days off school because I just couldn't get home.
Oh God! Bobby says he did have the Book of Tutankhamun. I also went to the Millennium Dome to see Tutankhamun, the Golden Pharaoh, and it was really inspiring. Well, this year we were lucky because we got to see the Tutankhamun exhibition at the Saatchi, and then I think a week later, didn't it? That's when everything closed down. Because if you remember, I did do a video, the Egypt weekend. We saw the Prince of Egypt. We went to the Tutankhamun exhibition, and then we went to the British Museum. That was a great weekend, but it's a shame that, you know.
I have been to Egypt. I loved it, and I want to take Wayne back. So
yes,
that's what we're aiming to do for our 50th birthdays.
We're doing a Nile cruise. That's what we want to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Neil Sulks, hello from sunny Florida. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, Wayne and Esther. You too, Neil. Merry Christmas to you both. I can make you food. Steve 131. I went into King Tut's tomb, paid £5 extra. I heard you can't go in anymore.
Yeah, no, I went in. When I went in, his body was there. Because they did take it out for a while, but no, I saw his body in situ. But they take your camera off you, don't they? And then they want you to pay to get your camera back, which we didn't do, but they did ask for money.
Mark Smith, don't like Nicolas Cage, too much of a one-trick pony. I liked him in National Treasure, and I did like him in Face Off. I think that's probably... Con Air was good as well. So, Svi, didn't they say they were going to do another National Treasure just before COVID kicked off?
Yes, they did. You told me they were going to do 3.
Whether they do, I don't know. The state of the film industry at the moment, I don't know.
If it wasn't for National Treasure, I wouldn't have solved my clue the other day because it was an Ottendorf Sci-fi, and I knew because of National Treasure.
Hi from South Africa from Sean, and look, the mother-in-law's on.
Mum.
Evening, you're looking very Christmassy. Well, I've got like a monster on that like multiplies in water, and you can't feed it after midnight, and it will tear your eyes out at the chop of a hat. But yeah. Bergdus, I think the Witch Museum is up in Westfjords. We do have a... Really?
I can't see that, was it?
Yeah, you don't want to see that. A phallic museum.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that as well.
The phallic museum.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, because...
please don't tell me you know about that.
No, Richard Ayoade went there.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I'm sure when he did his Iceland trip, he went there.
Okay. There you go. Every time you say Vincent, I keep thinking you're talking about the Classic English Motorbike Company. Dominic Sanzo, the original Elliot Wall was a 71 or 72 Mustang Mark 1. There we go. I'll go into that more when I do the Eleanor first build. That's not going to be here till January. And I am, which one is the Enterprise? I think it's February, March, I believe, for the US. So the next Sci-Fi Museum opens in the spring. Definitely going to take a look. Yeah, definitely. I'll be up for that. Kevin, perhaps we should meet up down there. That could be fun.
I don't know that one.
It was Nexus, not Alexis.
I wonder why the old Echo Doctus went on then. She thought Nexus sounded like the other word that you're not allowed to say. Kansas City Chiefs Stadium is outdoors. Talk about snow and minus 10-degree games. Did you see that game though, Casey? The Eagles game. That was crazy. Hi from Scotland, Hilda. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Slancher. And I'm out now.
You're out now.
I'm out now. Wow, that's the first time I've managed to drink my whole bottle of alcohol
We
in one
drive
stream.
each other to drink.
It is funny. You'd think Esther will vouch for me. You'd think I'm an alcoholic with the amount of rum I drink.
He doesn't drink at all.
I don't drink at all. I only drink on the streams, which is why it affects me so much. So I'm not one of these people that can sit and watch a film and have a beer. I'm normally with a milk in my hand. You know that from the earlier streams. Bite the bullet or get the bit between your teeth. That's the one.
That's it, biting the bullet.
Bite the bullet.
Oh, that's it. Well done.
See, I'm always cocking things up like that, Gary. Ian Keane. I'm Ian Keane from Sudbury, Suffolk. Want to wish you both a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Ian. I'm sorry you've gone into Tier 4 lockdown. But it is what it is. I've got relatives in Suffolk, in Earl Stonham, near Stowmarket. Or Downham Market, I think it's near. Or Stowmarket. It's near Stowmarket. Buy the house next door. I'll just buy the house next door. I wish I had the money to, John. Original yellow Eleanor the best. Definitely. You like your jumper. And this is only a cheap jumper from our local clothes stop in Primark. Matter of fact, I was lucky to get this. What I have said to Mrs. Wayne is I need to lose some weight next year. Because it's very snug. Dash Riptide, I was going to say, just sell your house or go buy a storefront that's closed up for sale and move in and just make it a house studio. I don't think they let you do that here, Howard. Svi, they've got the steam trains all lit up. I saw that, Svi. Did you see the one, the steam train going on the Porchester line to Italy? I'll have to. I'll show you. It's all lit up. You saw that though, didn't you, Svi? I saw that on your feed. Hello, Frau Weihnachten. Merry Christmas, all. Well, Merry Christmas to you, Holty. See, I've missed the German market in Birmingham this year. That hasn't been on at all, has it?
No, not that you took me anyway. You took my mum.
I did. Union of South Africa's an A4 Pacific Loco. That's what we saw last year, Philip. That was a brilliant train. Aragorn 62, love the name. We've been having a Lord of the Rings, we're not films, the audio BBC drama. We've been re-listening to that at night at the moment. Dash Ripton, I've got a cross stitch I've yet to complete, and I've had it for 30 years in the making. I hope the material's still okay.
What's it of?
Yeah, what's it of, Howard? What's it of? Berg this. I didn't know that patchwork models existed until I found this channel. Now I'm doing the 911 and the Eleanor. They've really come a long way. When we first started, I said you're only getting one or two, like the Millennium Falcon, perhaps the R2D2. But now, going into 2021, I think I've seen that many part works released. And I say part works because they were weekly, but I think a lot of companies are going to the pack model because people like to build all in one go, like 4 issues in one go, rather than have to wait each week. I can see why. Because sometimes there's hardly anything to do. How's the Ecto 1 coming along so far? We've just finished pack 17. What are we up to now? Stage 90, is it? 91, 90? You have to check them out, Bexac. D. Harris, make sure you get a TV for the new year. Big screen, far BTR. What's that mean?
Where did it say?
There. Oh, D's talking to Steve. That's all right. Yeah. Have you checked out Bernard and Gina? I haven't checked it out, Gary. I know you mentioned it last time. I will do. It's impossible to get hold of that because that was a TV movie, wasn't it? I did look it up, though. Erdine, hello, Wayne. Merry Christmas, both of you. I decided to sell my Ecto 1, so if anyone's interested, please let me know. I'm on issue 13. Oh, that's a shame to hear, Erdine. You'll regret that when we're finished. Stop wrecking Wayne's hair, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
R.F. Lester, speaking of witches, have you read Litchford series by Paul Cornell?
No, I haven't.
What were the witches ones? You've got a friend who writes witch novels from Essex.
Yes, Sid Moore. Yes, she writes about the Essex witch trials and things like that. So, and they're really, really good.
Raptor, what's the appeal of Crocs over Twitch? Crocs,
So comfortable.
they are, yeah. They're the worst looking shoe you could probably ever have, but they're the most comfortable shoe. And in the end, Mr. Miyagi said it best. He said, never put passion before principle. Even if you win, you lose. In other words, just because it makes you look good, it doesn't make you feel comfortable. So I'm happy to wear Crocs and look however I want, just for the sake of comfort. As a matter of fact, I bought a pair in Florida once from the Disney store. I had little Mickey Mouse heads. And they lasted about 9 years, didn't they?
You only got rid of them.
Yeah, I've only
last
recently.
year.
Yeah, and they were the most comfy shoes I've ever had. Bobby Bates, Mrs. Wayne, I watched a program about the tomb of Tutankhamun when they scanned his tomb and they reckon there is a secret room.
Yes, they reckon there is more to it, but they're not allowed to dig.
Wayne could have hair. He just needs to grow out the beard and then have a nice comb over. Well, you say that, but let me go on to studio mode here. Hang on a second. I'm going to do my usual standby. So, standby. I dug out a picture that someone asked me about last time, which was Voltron. Now, this is me as a little child swinging Voltron around my head there. I had my own Voltron around little robot thing, and you could have it on like an extendable string and swing it around. But look, I've got my Incredible Hulk top on there as well. I was cool as a kid, but I did have hair. I had hair there, look.
I think you're wearing corduroys.
Coydroids.
Yeah.
Are they coydroids?
I think they are corduroys.
They are. They're like the brownie.
Brown ones, yeah.
Brownie coydroids.
Yeah. Everyone had brown corduroys.
That's why not take the bed in that's room and raise it up about 5 feet, and then you can put your models under it, and then I have to climb up to bed. Can you imagine? Esther climbing up onto the bed?
I have to jump onto it now.
Yeah, because she's sitting down. I mean, she looks small here, but you know, we could live in a hobbit hole and Esther would be at home.
Yeah.
She's tiny. How tall are you?
Well, I thought I was 5'5". When I went into hospital for my operation, they decided to tell me that I'd shrunk and I was 5'4". Yeah, 5'4".
Just 5'4".
No, 5'4".
Have you got hairy feet like hobbits?
No.
Wait, my wife is buying me the Ecto 1 Lego next year. That'd be cool. Gary has been to Iceland. They run out of chips. That would have dashed the holiday for me, Gary. Merry Christmas, Aluti. Susan Goodwin. Hi, me and the husband also do cross-stitch, tapestry and latch hook kits, along with our model kits. I also build miniature doll's house kits, and now we're going to build the Dodge Charger. Wow. That's excellent.
I want to, if you can point me in the right direction, I want to make my own cushion covers for the doll's house, but I need small enough patterns. So, if you can help me out there, I'd be really grateful.
And Esther's mum has been making the crocheted things. Look, this is what she made me. She made me a little crocheted Yoda there. I wanted to do the whole set.
I know you do.
She's got the book. I just need to buy her the wall, I guess. Oh, thank you for that tip, Mark Dennis. That's really appreciated. What's up with Phoebe?
Oh, she's all right.
Wayne, is that Budweiser you're drinking? It certainly is. Look,
It was.
Budweiser. I'm not sponsored by Budweiser. I wish I was. Out of stock. They're telling me it's due to them moving their logistics centre. Is that Di Agostini, Pete? I don't know. Don't know. Had my dispatch notification for issue 15 of Ecto 1. So I hope the payment troubles are over for the next 9 months. I hope so too, Gary. Because you were with us, but hopefully they'll get you caught up as well. Jack Strider. I haven't seen you for ages, Jack Strider. Merry Christmas, Sir Wayne. Lovely to see the missus doing well. Hope you both have a wonderful season and great start of the new year. You too, Jack. Iceland is cheap. You can bag a chicken nuggets for £1. Wow.
You do know they're talking about the shop, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
But Dee's then saying, Wayne, it's very expensive. Definitely not for kids. Not much for them to do. They can sledge. Bobby Bates, Mr. Wayne, have you been to the Grimes Grave? It's a flint mine. I went there with the school outing.
Where
Grimes Grave.
It sounds familiar. Where is it?
Where is it, Bobby?
Grimes Graves. That really sounds familiar.
What part of a chicken is the nuggets?
I'll have a look on the internet.
He's going to take and bury him, and we'll have the tomb of Wayne with all his models. Yeah, probably. Wrap me up. I don't mind. Finally finished my DRSD RTD2, even though I started a few years ago. Did it work okay when you turned it on, Jason? James Bolton. I've only had 2 issues so far. I got cold feet and stopped it, but restarted it last week. So I'm looking forward to having it same problems and have your videos to fall back on. Chances are, if there's a problem to be have, it's in my video somewhere, James.
No wonder I've heard of it. It's part of the English Heritage.
Ah.
I've seen that on English Heritage.
We belong to the English Heritage, you see, so we can visit those locations. Hello, mother.
Your brother's sending me pictures of us on the screen.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, God, he's crazy. Mark Smith, no problem wrong. Thought there was another Poirot this year, but I must have been drunk. But his version of the ABC murders was certainly different. Did you know?
And Tracy's watching us as well.
Hi,
Tracy.
Did you know he did an ABC murders?
Who?
Was it John Malkovich did the ABC murders or the Poirot?
Poirot is an ABC.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't. I'll have to have a look.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Ever thought of building a motorbike? We've got a Harley Davidson garage right near this house here, and I'm not allowed to go anywhere near it.
He's not allowed to have a bike.
I'm not allowed to. I used to own a motorbike, but no, not allowed to look at one. I'm not allowed to sit on one. So there you go. Bring on Christine. Ian reckons one of us should run down to the fridge. They're not in the fridge, Ian. They're outside because I've got no room in the fridge. But it's like -20 out there, so nice and ice cold. I've sent you a link on Twitter to a shop that specialises in dolls' house. It's in Hemel Hempstead Old Town.
Oh, thank you.
That'd be cool. I used to work in Hemel Hempstead. Mark Smith, Esther, you should have had the bottle up next to you since you're drinking with Shandy bollocks. I'm not that bad, Mark, honestly. You're having Malibu drink. I used to love Malibu. That's a nice... Any rum formula of drink's good. YouTube made me an alcoholic. Yeah, perhaps that'd be my next video title, Svi. What do you reckon? Is there a link for the Enterprise build everyone keeps talking about? There is. Just type Enterprise D part work or Enterprise D Hero Collector, Casey. The reason I'm not putting a link up because it depends on where your location is. So it'll automatically link to the location that's nearest to you that are selling it. On Christmas Day, you're going to start building the Route Master. I wish I had done that, Ian. I really do. I missed that, unfortunately. And Paul Reynolds, don't forget about the Coven of Witches in Burley, New Forest.
Yes, I did know about that one.
You know about the Pendle Witches?
Yes. Yeah. I knew about that in the New Forest as well.
Oh, wow. By the way, maybe you could put the Hogwarts Express over the TV if that bill came out. Got to get that build out. Yeah, I completely forgot about that, Howard. Can you imagine if that comes out next year? I don't know where we're going to have time to do everything.
That one could go in the lounge.
It could. Chloe, thank you so much for the gift today. That was really appreciated. It came through DHL and we're like, because it was a day late as well. And I was thinking, oh, please don't let that have been caught up as well. But thank you so much for Chloe and Model Mods there. Raptor, you think you're too young to understand them as you're only 17? I'm all over the place, Raptor. Mrs. Well, have you been to Salem in America?
No, I haven't. My mum and dad have been there. That's somewhere else I'd like to go as well.
You got to try the Oban malt. Oban's a place we want to go. I've seen Castle Stalker in Oban, but you never wanted to go because your mum didn't like it too much.
We've been, but mum wasn't too keen on it, so we never went back.
Ah, okay.
Little.
Laker fan 49. Look, thank you for that tip. Merry Christmas to you. That's really appreciated. Thank you for that. And Mark Deacon, good things come in small packages. I should know. My girlfriend's 5'4" as well. There you go.
You're absolutely right.
But do you get threatened with the sofa every night? Mark Compton, thank you for the videos this year. It's made my year more bearable. I'm hoping we can do the same next year because I don't think things are going to be improving anytime soon. Is it D'Agostini? Yes, Wayne. I believe it is. Yes. And is there a baby Yoda? How long until we get a posh Yoda, sporty Yoda? Very good, Gary. I can make you food for Doll's House. My sister is a dressmaker. I can ask her about Doll's House cushions.
Yes,
Graham
please.
Loki. Oh my God, don't start her off. Sent you a picture of you both. I'm working out watching you.
Yeah, that's the picture I've just seen.
So you're building up a sweat while you're watching your brother on. That's just so inappropriate, Michael. If there was a way to get you some Kansas City Boulevard bill, I'd send you some for all the help so far on the Ecto 1. Next time I'm over in America, Casey, I'll be over in Vegas sometime drinking whatever. You managed to get on quick. Merry Christmas, Jim. Cheers. I've got nothing left in here, Jim. It's empty. But cheers anyway. I hope your work's going okay. And B. Anson, Merry Christmas to you all. Both love your videos. Grimes Graves in Norfolk near Thetford. We were meant to be going. We were meant to be going there on January the 3rd, but with the lockdown, it's all off again. So, because we got family in Fakenham and Cromer, and I said in Stowmarket in Suffolk, so all around that area. But we'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
We do have a.
I knew the name of it.
Yeah. The R2D switched on. The head motor is a bit dodgy, so I had to turn the head to make it work. Julie Blundell, Wayne and Esther, I hope you both have a happy Christmas and New Year. Stay safe, all the best, Lee.
Oh, thank you.
And somehow my Ecto 1 base made it through the US mail. Box was damaged, but it made it along with 4 issues. Wow. Oh, look, Raptor J5's a motorbike mechanic, just so you know. See, now that could be handy for the secret motorbike that I'll get. That I have to ride in secret.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, look, John Malkovich did the ABC murders last year.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
We'll have to try and find that. What the hell is she doing?
Oh, she's eating a bit too much. Come here, babes.
I think Phoebe wants to be sick. We're keeping her quiet with a bone down here.
That's it.
Bobby Bates, wait, I'm not sure now. Also, there was a Japanese archaeologist team that used a new scanning device and they found voids in the Great Pyramid. I heard about that. I didn't see anything more on it. Get a Harley and I'll airbrush it up for you. See, look. Sophie will airbrush it.
No.
We've got a mechanic for it. On the way to the wedding, we had to pass this Harley Davidson garage, and what happened? I left, not realizing that the car in front of me was the wedding car. So I said to my brother-in-law, right, we need to slow down because we're right behind the wedding car. And then when we passed the Harley Davidson garage, I just knew I was going to get a text message saying, nope, this is on my wedding day. So, you know, there's no chance of that happening. Josh, I'm confused. I thought DLSD were doing the Iron Man. Never heard of. Josh, Fanhome are doing the Iron Man. Fanhome are a branch of D'Agostini, just like Hero Collector are a branch of Eaglemoss. But because they want to compartmentalize their pop culture items, from now on, I'll be calling it Fanhome, just to stop confusion. So when I'm referring to the Enterprise D, I'll be calling it Hero Collector. So, Mark Smith, Esther, what did you think of David Suchet in Poirot's final case? He hated it.
Oh, no, I thought it was really sad.
Oh. Merry Christmas from South Wales. Merry Christmas to you, Kevin. And Mrs. Worldwide is tall. My granny was 4'9". Wow. Dash Rip, have you ever heard of a build for is it Notre Dame or Notre Dame? I saw a test but could never find the link to it. I haven't, no. It's Notre Dame, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Notre Dame's their university or college,
Yes.
isn't it? Yeah, okay.
That's how they pronounce it.
I'm 6'3". We never see eye to eye. Oh my god. Only 6 more thumbs up needed. We've got like 294 people just on YouTube according to this. That's crazy. Merry Christmas, everybody. I will wish you all a Merry Christmas in the next 3 minutes because we're about to sign off.
See, that's
So,
already.
it has.
That's such fun.
Apparently Ryan Reynolds is in talks to remake Clue as part of the latest movie contract. That'd be cool.
Oh, I love that film.
And look, Raptor, he builds custom bikes. On my 18th
No, he's
January,
not.
I'll be
He's-
starting my own business.
No, he's not building you a bike.
See, I prefer the chopper kind, a bit like the American choppers. That's why I like the Harleys, because the bike I used to have was a chopper. I'd have to try and find a picture of my old bike because I miss it big time. But there you go. My mother-in-law lives about 6 miles from Fakenham. There we go. Oh, pretty much my brother's, who was on chat here, his son and daughter live there. Graham Tracy currently doing 6 builds, all thanks to Wayne. I'm sorry, Graham. Doing DeLorean, one of the wheels has snapped off. Same thing happened to me, Graham. That's why I've taken it out of the case, and I did fix it in the end, but it took like that steel glue stuff that you can get. So, Dr. Inferno, I've been working on the DeLorean and finally got over halfway thanks to you. I know what to prepare for and the kind of mods I'll need to get. Thanks for your vintage video bills. No problems, Dr. Inferno. And Dash Riptide's going to ship me the parts from her. What about if I do a part build motorbike?
No.
I'm trying. Do you need any more gin? Highway to Miss Worldwide. Merry Christmas to you and stay safe. You too, Steve. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you all have a lovely time from Keith. And take care, RB26. Merry Christmas to you too. God, everyone now. Merry Christmas, Mark and D. Harris. Wayne, daft question. Is the Iron Man build a full body build? It is. It's everything, D. And $5 from Howard for Wayne's super secret motorbike fund. Don't tell Esther. It's super secret. I'll have to it'll be on the dark web. Your first bike was a custom chopper. Always follow your passion and ride free. Yeah, definitely. And Ian, you're going now. Listen, we're going to wrap this up now. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you've enjoyed
Oh, we've had such fun.
Esther here. She's enjoyed it. I'm sure we'll do this again sometime. But all that leaves me to do is wish you all a very Merry Christmas to you and your family, and have an absolutely brilliant New Year. I'm hoping 2021 is going to be a lot better than how 2020 is ending at the moment in the UK. I'm sure that's the same for everybody here. But onwards and upwards. We're going to look forward to that.
We'll still be here.
Yeah, we certainly will. And we're going to be doing what we love doing with the builds, and we love the community. So listen, thank you so much for watching,
Have a great Christmas, everybody.
and take care.
Bye.